With these 3 simple units, you will turn yourself into a storage pro in Minecraft. They'll work on any version, and you will be the envy of all your friends. Hey there guys, Skippy here for Skippy 6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you with a cool kind of combo tutorial. We are going to make you a storage pro today. So when it comes to storage in Minecraft, you got to be pretty careful. But with a few simple kind of redstone contraptions here, you're going to make yourself super cool. And yeah, so I'm going to just give you a quick explanation. Basically, we got a shulker box unloader here. What you would do is have these shulker boxes filled with stuff you get on your journeys. You would unload them here. The unloader would head over to the sorter. So this is the newer of the sorters with the jam protection. I'm going to go right into it and show you exactly how to create this so that you can sort every single item separately in the game. And last but not least, for certain items, kind of like cobblestone, sugarcane, cactus, maybe something you have a big farm, you're gonna of course have to hook up one of these bulk silos. I'm gonna do a little explanation on how it works and explain why when you hook these 3 things up together, your storage game will be something AF. Yeah, probably. Yeah, for this one here, guys, let's go for 370 likes. If you're one of those dudes, don't forget to hit me up in the comments. So let's go over here. And we're going to do the first one. This one right here, as you can see, is a shulker unloader. So let's go over here and grab a shulker with stuff in it. That perfect. So let's just put a few things in there. We don't want too much stuff in there. And we're going to switch it over to survival. I did a tutorial for this, you know, a week or something ago. And yeah, so basically what we're going to do is not do that. We're going to go over here and we're going to break this guy. So there's nothing in it. That's pretty great. We're going to go over here instead and grab a shulker, because there's going to be a shulker here. There we go. Shulker with coarse dirt. So let's go over here. We're going to turn it to survival. This is a really cool, it's super cool it is really useful. I mean, bang. So basically, whenever you're out, you know, doing your mining, doing whatever, you have these full shulker boxes. You come back here, you drop your shulker on. You want to start unloading it, you press the button, and guess what? It starts unloading. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's take some away. So you're gonna see as it counts down from here, it's rather straightforward. It's gonna basically turn the light off when it's done. When it's done, you're gonna go ahead and be able to break the shulker. Notice it does not get sucked up into the hopper. That's because nothing is going to go into that hopper unless you press a button. So this would of course be hooked up to your sorter system right here. The chest that we end on this one will be your in chest to your sorter system, and this will be step 1. So I'm just going to jump in here. We're going to make it quick time. I'm going to grab this stuff out of here. And let's start the show. So we're just gonna do this. Let's go back to creative, because yeah, that's not how I roll. We're gonna go over here, start yourself off with a 3x3. If you were gonna put it in the ground, just put it 3 deep in the ground, 3x3. Then all we gotta do is grab a few blocks of choice here. Bang, bang, bang. So go in the middle of it, 3 blocks up, bust the middle. So what we're doing right here is, I'll show you actually. Let me just keep going. So let's go ahead and put our chest. We'll put a chest right here. So this chest is going to represent the chest that starts the very next thing. So yeah, so as you can see, this chest here that we're placing represents the chest at the start of your sorting system. So let's go ahead and place this chest right here. Chest on the ground. Grab yourself your hoppers. Quick time. Hopper facing up. Looks good to me. Let's go like this. We're going to turn around, throw a comparator this way. Very good. It's going to go into a block. Then there's going to be a block down here. Then there's going to be a block up here. And then there's going to be a redstone torch. This redstone torch is going to go here. It's going to be powered because this block is on it, locking that hopper when we don't press the button. Go ahead and just put yourself a dust right here with a block right here and a lamp right here. You now have a completed system. As you can see, nothing will go, nothing will drain unless we do this. Then we want to drain it, we press the button, easy, starts draining. You guys got it. So that said, you would move everything from here along a hopper line, and we would move to the very next one. So that said, this is an item sorter. You might have seen different versions of this recently. A lot of people have been asking about it, so I decided to go into it one more time, especially due to the fact that there is a big difference between one that looks very similar to this and this one right here, right? So let's do it. This does, I think think it comes from an Impulse SV design from many years ago, but it is a jam-proof item sorter, so it is completely tileable. You can put these guys right next to each other, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward stuff. So I'm just going to show you. Basically, again, you can put it right here. I'm not going to confuse you by doing that. I'll just do another one right here. So once it's done like that, you're going to have this chest right here. Wait, hold on, I got a little, you need these things. So there we go. I'm going to actually just take those things because I do have blockers, guys. There's going to be having blockers is kind of a thing to make them, you know, more functional and less broken, so they don't jam, because sometimes they jam. So once we've done this, let's go ahead, crouch place that guy there. Let's grab some solid blocks and start building it up. This guy's gonna go here. It's gonna be a T shape and one on the back. So the older version of this involves one less block here, so it only has comparator 2 blocks. That one jams a lot. So we're gonna stop the jams by putting this guy here. Grab yourself a redstone repeater, face it forward just like this. Feeling good, looking good. Up here, we're gonna go ahead and place a comparator. This comparator is gonna be facing this way, just like this. And then what we're gonna do is grab another hopper and place that hopper into that comparator. Bang, feeling good, looking good. So this line right here is gonna be the line that's going through however many. So we can just go ahead and bring this up just like this and send the hopper line that way, because it will read which way things go. So let's get rid of this chest right here. Oh, no diamonds. Bang. So now this is just part of the line, and it will go through and decide whether it wants to go in this chest. So let's just make something in our inventory the thing. You know what, we're gonna make this one, let's just grab this, lamps. A whole thing of lamps. So basically what you have to do is we use blockers. So what you can see in this one right here, basically make something that's called blocks, something that can't get sent through your system again, because that's what's going to break it. If you were to send one of these blockers through the system, it could potentially break it, but yeah, either way, make sure you make these. You go on an anvil right here, you put the item in, you rename it, and you get yourself blockers. Again, if you're heavy into redstone, you probably have some sort of set blocker, because then you can use it for anything else that you decide. And yeah, so now what we're going to do is just go ahead and put a blocker in the right 4. Once these blockers are in the right 4, whatever item you want to put in this as the item, you don't even just put the whole stack in. Once that whole stack's in, the dust is here. Bang. So now you can see it's just going to keep draining down till it has 41. Once it has 41, the redstone signal is not going to be powered anymore, hence sending everything through, and the only time something will go here is if it's a lamp. So now you can see this is completely tileable, 100%. You just put these right next to each other and do it all together. So once you're done this system here, guess what you're going to do next? You're going to have to take it to some of these guys. Like I've done this so many times before. You see people with all these chests and a big diagonal, and this is the right way right here, guys. When you're filling huge amounts of chests, of course, this line, this hopper line is just going to keep going, and it's going to get to, you know, basically it's going to come out here, it's going to come down here, and this is cobble. Well, that chest is this chest right here. So once this happens, we have to ensure that the cobble fills at the right pace. So this is actually very easy. You just need a collection of hoppers and chests. So if you're on console edition, other versions, most of them are kind of past this now, but in the olden days, you couldn't put chests next to each other, so you had to switch between trap chests, regular chests. Now that's not the case. Now often if they don't go next to each other, you can simply just turn them into different directions, and that will do it. So that kind of makes life a lot easier. In addition to this, you have to realize that no matter what you're doing here, these are hoppers will always face down. No matter, they will always shoot down, no matter what's going on, no matter what direction, if this is shooting that way or that way, no matter what, it's going to attempt to send the items to the hopper underneath it, which is actually in your best interest, because as you can see, we filled this up with cobble. All it is basically your hopper line going right across the top, your whole setup of chests right under, and wherever there's a chest, you just do a hopper into the chest, hopper into the chest. And no matter what happens, we're going to slowly fill up all of these until we get to the top. Once we get to the top and there is nowhere for this to go, this hopper as well is going to be filled with cobble. Then what's going to happen is the next one is going to go into here, and it's not going to stay there, it's going to go here and down, basically filling your chest very easily, bottom to top, bottom to top, left to right. And this is the official way. Again, you can make these double chests or whatever you want, but at the end of the day, it's simple. Look at this chest, hopper line across the top. Everywhere there's a row of chests, just put a hopper facing down. It's going to definitely fill left to right and bottom to top. And there you go. When you mix all three of these items, guys, you will pretty much have Redstone Pro status on any server you play on, and you will feel good. And how simple was that, guys? Don't forget to smash the like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel. I don't want to say after any more words. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.